क्या क्वेश्चन है, बोलिए, पढ़ के बोलिए। क्या क्वेश्चन है, स्माइली जी?
Shailaja ma'am, you had some question, no?
किसका
You,
क्वेश्चन है, स्माइली का है?
Madam,
हुज क्वेश्चन इट
Shailaja
इज?
ma'am, Shailaja ma'am, sir.
शैलेजा मैम तो शैलेजा सेवक ज्ञानम, ये सब।
no, madam. That is from Meera Johnson. Okay, no.
मीरा, हुज क्वेश्चन इज दैट, शैलेजा?
That is WhatsApp message is two questions, sir. The general questions.
हुज क्वेश्चन, हु हैज आस्क्ड इट?
Shailaja ma'am, you unmute, no? Unmute,
No, no.
unmute, Shailaja ma'am.
Meera Shenvi.
Yeah,
Meera.
Mira Shenvi is the phone. Another name is Mira Shenvi. So in that name, I have sent you two messages. You can discuss at any time, not necessarily today. It is about gallbladder. Because of the gallbladder stones, doctors are removing gallbladder. So your deep circulation between liver and gallbladder, if the gallbladder is removed, how it happens? And superficial, okay, meridians are there, but the deep level circulation, when that organ itself is removed, then what are the repercussions on?
Hold on, I have understood your question.
That's all.
In TCM, gallbladder does not mean the gallbladder organ only. In gallbladder includes the whole lot of things. Have you been in any class of electroacupuncture according to
No,
doctor?
no. This is my first lecture.
So you will have to wait for that.
Okay.
Gallbladder means does not mean gallbladder organ alone.
Oh.
But it includes gallbladder organ also. It includes biliary ducts. It includes CBD. It includes so many things, right? So a portion of the gallbladder is gallbladder organ. A small portion of the whole gallbladder, which they call gallbladder, is all the whole orb. Similarly,
Okay, circuit.
heart.
It's a big circuit.
No, it's not circuit. It's not circuit. It's not circuit. Try to listen. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, you are old enough to have the calm of mind. So orb means what? It includes the organ also. But apart from organ, there are all the paraphernalia, all the bile ducts, all biliary ducts, everything is there. Right? Hello? Are you
Yeah.
getting it?
Yes, sir.
Heart, what does it mean, heart? Heart means heart organ. But the whole lot of the circulatory network of arteries and veins. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
So छोटा सा गॉलब्लैडर टुकड़ा निकाल दिया, अभी
Okay.
तो पूरा गॉलब्लैडर पड़ा हुआ है उधर।
अच्छा,
पड़ा
okay, okay.
हुआ है ना, सीबीडी
हाँ.
पड़ा है, बाइल डक्ट पड़ा हुआ है, बिलियरी डक्ट पड़ा है, सब जा रहा है उधर,
Okay.
डायरेक्ट जा रहा है।
हाँ.
ने everything is going directly from liver to gallbladder, means to that through common bile duct it will go.
Yeah.
Oh, that is also gallbladder.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
ठीक है।
It's like when we go for a haircut, a small portion of hairs are cut and remaining hairs are lying. Similarly.
Okay. So
And second question.
हो गया?
Second question. हाँ,
हाँ,
वो हो गया. Second question I asked. Nowadays, this liver transplant or kidney transplant happens. But for kidney transplant, when you are taking a donor and donee relationship is there. But donor and donee both have got a different kidney essence, which they have got it at the time.
What do you mean by kidney essence? I
When
don't
at
know.
the
I
time
don't
of,
know. You have to tell me what is kidney essence.
at the time of the birth, mother is transferring the essence to the child, baby. Okay. that
She is
remains with
not, she is not, she is not transferring. It is coming with the body of the child.
oh, okay, along with the child. Now my question
What
is that
do you know what is essence?
no.
So पहला lecture सुनो. Listen to 1, 2, 3
Okay.
those lectures again. What is essence?
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. No, my only question is donor donee when they are transferring one organ from one body to other body, how it receives?
What do you mean by receives?
It has to function in the donee.
I have, oh, if there is life in kidney,
Okay.
life force, if chi is there, and that is connected to the living function, where chi is generated, right?
Oh.
And
Okay.
so it will start functioning.
Acha, acha.
And if it is a dead kidney, if you transplant, it will not
It
function.
will not function. Okay.
It is living kidney. So within
Okay.
a short time, till you remove the kidney, still living. Such conditions are there that the kidney is still living. It has life.
Uh-huh.
Has
Oh,
लाइफ नहीं
okay.
प्राण.
हाँ.
निष्प्राण चीज काम नहीं करती. निष्प्राण शरीर भी काम नहीं करता. निष्प्राण हृदय भी काम नहीं करेगा. निष्प्राण किडनी भी काम नहीं करेगी.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
हम्म?
Oh, I got it.
हम्म. Gall bladder, of course, is an extraordinary thing. Why? Because though it is a hollow organ, but like the other hollow organs, like small intestine, large intestine, and stomach, and like all this, it is functioning all right like that. But actually, it is also storing something. That is not happening in the other hollow organs. Similarly, uterus is an extraordinary organ. Brain is an extraordinary organ. Bones are extraordinary. They are also hollow. So they call it organ, but that's an entirely different concept. We don't require
Okay.
it for five element theory.
No, not for 511.
If you want to understand total TCM, then all this has to be taught, right? So they are extraordinary in the sense that they are having some kind of elixir. That is all elixir. Heart. It has blood. It stores blood.
Yeah. Okay.
Brain. It stores bone marrow. Bone. It stores the essence and the marrow. तो ये जब टीसीएम कभी पढ़ेंगे, है ना, then we have to know a little bit of it, all that. Okay, so you have understood gallbladder removed means not whole gallbladder is removed. It's only a part of gallbladder. In TCM, gallbladder does not mean only gallbladder organ, right? And meridians are as it is. So from liver to gallbladder, so that continues. But only that part is removed. So the direct
No.
is not going, the other parts it is going. Directly it is going. So some efficacy will be affected, no doubt. Similarly, kidney when it is transplanted, it can affect to some extent, to certain. uh, all kidneys cannot be accepted by the donor. It has to be such that it will start functioning with the chi available in the body of the acceptor, receptor. ये सब देखा जाना चाहिए, होना चाहिए. कब मिस्टेक भी होती है, मर भी जाता है. एंड द पर्सन हु हैज गॉट दैट किडनी ट्रांसप्लांट, इट डजंट लिव मच. आई हैव व्हाटएवर लिटिल आई हैव सीन पीपल, they live like they have to have a lot of cautions and precautions they have to take, observe in food, in air, these, that, lot of precaution they take, and then they survive for some time. Their original expectancy of life, which we were, that I haven't seen people living the whole life. Maybe they can live, I don't know about, because I don't know much about transplantation and the procedure. But what we understand with TCM point of view, that it has to, it is definitely foreign particle, and it has to be connected to the kidney. Kidney is not only the kidney organ.
Yeah.
Kidney is not only the Kidney organ. It is bone, it is bone marrow, it is brain, it is hormone. All that is kidney. All the six extraordinary hollow organs, they are connected to kidney. They depend on kidney. है ना? इसको पढ़िए थोड़ा सा, है ना? Try to read it somewhere. Maybe on net or maybe on some book. Yes. Anything else? और कुछ?
नहीं सर.
Sir, can we treat with the kidney points, sir, for that type of patient?
You can treat with kidney, you can treat heart, you can treat gallbladder, you can treat with kidney, you can treat all the six extraordinary
No.
full organs.
Transplant patients, for them, can we treat kidney points?
You keep on treating like that only because you are treating the system.
Okay.
With kidney, you are not treating the kidney organ only, no? You are treating the whole lot of thing with orb, you can call it ORB for Bombay. Or orb. पहले ये समझ लो अच्छी तरह से स्माइली that in TCM when we say heart we do not mean heart organ only, when we say kidney we do not mean kidney only, when we say gallbladder it's not only gallbladder, when we say liver it is not only liver organ, everything is there, the whole orb is there. In fact, major portion, when we say heart, the major portion is blood vessels, not the heart organ. It's only a small portion of heart. Heart of TCM is different. When we say heart is not functioning properly, in allopathic system, it will mean heart organ. In our system, no, it's not heart organ. It's the circulatory system. It's the mind, Shen. That is also heart. Right?
Okay, sir.
When we say kidney, what does it mean? It means bone, bone marrow, your mental faculty, your क्या कहते हैं उसको? Memory, all this. Kidney means everything. समझ में आ रही है? Are you getting it, Smiley?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Heart of TCM, heart of acupuncture is not the same as the heart of modern science.
Okay.
काफी कुछ है. I am not trying to share things about the whole of TCM. I am concentrating on five element theory, which is a very small portion of TCM, very, very tiny portion of TCM. TCM is a whole lot of things. And I am not an expert, and I don't claim to be expert of it, and neither I teach. My subject is very limited. What is that? Five element theory. Simple. Don't expect every answer and everything from me because I'm not an expert of it. I'm not. Five element, yes, I know more than what you know. That's why I'm here to teach. If you knew better than me, then you would have taught me. Five element theory. Are you understanding it?
Yes, sir.
That is my small, very, very small portion of TCM. TCM is very, very large. Like gallbladder is very large, and gallbladder organ is very small. Similarly, TCM is very large. What I am trying to teach during my classes, what I teach?
Five
Five
elements.
theory. Its applications, of course, I want to take. Let us see when I can do it. Once I had started doing it, but of late, I am not able to do it. Because every time some new people come in and they say they do not know the level 1 and level 2, so we can't go ahead. Like we could have taken diseases of, say, different systems and how we can go by five element theory. That is my mind. That is what I want to really emphasize upon. But that is not becoming possible only because every time some new people are there and they don't know the basic meaning of yin yang, they don't know what are meridians. Plus, you are not introduced to the real chi meridians. The real chi is neither available in the vertical meridian. It's not available. not anywhere else. And the chi, what they talk in TCM, those channels are inside the body. They don't have the superficial points where you can treat. It is only the meridian which is superficial, where you have the points and you can treat. Right? So that's the problem. Okay, let us see. So now today I shall continue with constitution. I did try to tell you in short yesterday what is constitution, and I hope you have understood it. And if you have not, then I don't know, because you never asked anything about it. So let me ask my old student, Shivagyanam. Shivagyanam, what is constitution? Now, constitution, let me ask Shailaja. You have any idea, Shailaja? What is constitution? Parksov has talked about constitution in detail. If you have any idea, I don't know.
Sir, according to whatever I have learned from you, I can say
No,
that.
not from me. I have not taught you anything about
Oh,
Sujok.
okay. Okay, whatever is my
Understand?
understanding,
Yes.
yeah, these five elements, they go parallel with our lifespan, and our life begins. That is the time when the wind, that is wood element, starts, because we have to grow. So movement is there, and after 10 years or 12 years, this wind phase will get converted into fire, because now a child is going in, and into growing into adult, in the phase of adulthood.
Yes, thank you.
So,
Thank you. Hold on. Yes, you're right. You're all right. A lot you have said, but still maybe something can be added. Shabanur, can you put on your camera? No? You have some difficulty? What do you understand? You have done a degree course also. What is constitution?
So, constitution is a person, depending on he has an element. Everything in this universe is made of 5 elements, and depending every living thing has a particular element which is more dominant than the other 5 in a particular person. So that becomes the constitution of the person during birth. So that will be the main element which will be kind of predominant in that person, and kind of
Yes, now she has thrown some light. So let us mix this, whatever Shailaja has said and Shabanur has said, and then look at it. So what is there? When the zygote is formed because of the final product in the male body and the female body. All right. Now, depending on what kind of chi, what their lifestyle, their inherited properties from their parents, and etc., lineage, all that is having an impression. So, in that zygote, which is the container, which is the carrier of essence, that has certain quality. Quality means the ratio of yin yang. The things which are brought through the lineage of parents, you can say memory, you can call it memory, some kind of memory. This is not explained in Chinese, but we know with our Indian wisdom what we know. We know that there is something known as Chidakash. What is Chidakash? Chidakash word is made of two words, Chit and Akash. Chit means what? Chit means Chetana. Chetan Tattva is Atma Tattva, right? And Akash is what? Akash, the physical Akash that you see is what? That is empty space, vacant space. That is known as Akash. Now, whatever is happening in Akash, is Akash affected? Shabanur, what I'm saying, if you are
Yes,
unable
sir.
to understand, I will speak in Hindi also, no problem.
No, no problem, sir. I can understand you, sir.
So, Akash, everything is happening within Akash, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Space. Mhm.
Anything and everything is happening within Akash. Is Akash affected by that? Is Akash getting involved in it?
No.
But without Akash, nothing can happen.
Mhm.
But Akash is not getting involved. It is not getting changed. You put in pollution, you put in fragrance, you put in animal, you put in anything and everything. Quarrels, friendships, love, hate. Akash ke bina nahi hoga. Unless there is Akash, you cannot do all this process. But yet, still the Akash is unaffected. Now, we are talking of Indian wisdom at the moment. And from this wisdom, we will look at the Chinese wisdom. That is the whole idea of my classes.
Mhm.
Because we want to really understand, right? So that we can ultimately get to the point where we should be able to select our points and make protocols for treatment. Now, this Akash is also of many varieties. Any idea, Vijay?
Akash of varieties, no, sir.
Can this body exist without Akash? If there is no space, can this body exist?
No.
How much space do I require for this, my body? It is defined by my skin outwardly, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But even if I move, what is happening? This Akash of mine, this volume, is always with me, but still it is not affected, the Akash outside. Now there is another Akash. Akash means whatever you can approach. So there is a mental Akash, an Akash of mind, whatever we can think of, wherever we are connected and disconnected. So there is an Akash of our body. There is an आकाश of our mind. हमारा मन कहाँ कहाँ जाता है? मेरी वाइफ के पास जाता है, मेरे बच्चों के पास जाता है, मेरे घर के पास जाता है, मेरे खेतों के पास जाता है, नहीं, दूसरे कंट्रीज में जाता है, जियो पॉलिटिकल सब्जेक्ट्स क्या क्या हो रहा है उधर भी जाता है. There are something beyond that mind also where our mind is not reaching. My mind is not reaching. So, but wherever my mind can reach, that is the Akash of our mind. Vijay, I am talking to you. I expect you and Dr. Varshane to be very much on the same page. If you are not on the same page, please do tell me. And
Okay, sir.
any of you, if you don't understand. We are
Yes.
trying to understand the Indian wisdom first. Then we talk of karma and karma phal. What is that? What is that? We say we are the right people. What I say is the thing. That is the correct thing. I am saying the best. I am the best in five element theory. There can be always a fight, a quarrel. Not there can be, there will be. As soon as you say I am the best, I am better, there will be fight. All this is what?
Karma.
Because there is this akash of my mind, my understanding, my wisdom, and the akash of wisdom of another person. They are different. They are not in harmony. As soon as you, like, for example, there are many things which we don't know about that is beyond the akash of man, but still we say that "No, that is correct." What is it? That is known as faith, belief. What do you believe in, शैलजा जी? किस चीज पर विश्वास करते हैं हम? I believe this is so. किसको बोलते हैं? About which you do not know anything. Because the necessity of belief only arises when you do not know a thing, isn't it? Hello?
Yeah, true, sir.
That's the funniest thing of human behavior. And they are prepared to die, kill and others and get killed also. They believe this is so, this is correct. That is what? That is the boundary of our Akash. Then there is
Tribal
an Akash of community. Ne? Hindus have an Akash. Christians have an Akash. Muslims have an Akash. They are different. There is a community. Then there is a Akash of the whole planet Earth. Whatever the scientists have done, whatever. That is the Akash of this world. Then there is an Akash of universe, the cosmos. Have I made it clear, Vijay? Am I correct or am I making some mistake somewhere? So the
I don't know, sir.
Correct, sir,
Akash,
correct.
Akash, very small Akash, right? No, we have an Akash of liver. We have an Akash of gallbladder. We have an Akash of heart organ. Do you understand? Now, the Indian wisdom says that this Panch Mahabhut se bana hua sharir, the body which is made of 5 basic elements, right? That is not able to have movement, lifeless, right? So something, the 6th dhatu, they call it Chetan Tattva. That is the 6th element. Khad dhatava nirmata iti लोका, 6 धातुओं से बना हुआ मनुष्य है, पुरुषा, खड़ धातु निर्मित पुरुषा. कौन सा है छठा? That particular thing which makes it living thing, chetan tattva. We call it, some people call it atma, soul. It's not the same as Chinese call. Chinese call spirit of different thing. Different kinds of spirits are there. Don't confuse in Chinese soul spirit and the Indian soul system. They are not same, right? How this is attached? This is attached to our body with a substance known as man. Man means what? It's not really only mind or brain. We do not mean to say the hardware of head. So, this Chetan Tattva Atma also has an Akash. What is that? Well, like Dr. Varshane, he may be knowing. Vijay says that he doesn't know. Forget it. I'm not here to teach you spirituality. But there is an Akash which is known which is related to your Chetan Tattva, which is entirely different, which is neither your body nor your mind. But it has its own Akash. How do you experience? Sometimes you experience it. Suddenly you will find that you are wide, your eyes are wide open, your ears are all right, not plugged, but still you are neither listening anything nor seeing anything. Suddenly, for a very small duration of time, sometimes this happens. And many things you can experience. Now, is a glimpse of Chidakash. There are sadhanas, there are procedures to know them, know that, and get into that state. In that Chidakash, it is something like, do you know, have you seen children playing with clay? तरह तरह के खिलौने बनाते हो, कुछ भी करते हैं ना, क्लिप क्ले आता ना, उसको फिर मिटा दो, फिर उसको बना सकते हैं. Have you seen children, kids playing with that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
उसमें
sir.
क्या है कि if you put a finger, you can an impression is created. Or maybe you can imagine a kind of a lake or a pond, and if you throw some stone in it, the ripples will be created. You throw something in a different with different kinds of dynamics, different kind of movement, and different kinds of waves will be created, and disturbance will be created on the surface of the water. So wherever your mind is there, because mind is only relating you to your organs, action organs, sense organs, and also to the Chidakas. So through mind, certain things goes into Chidakas, get impressions get lodged there. And then your mind is only extrovert through your indriyas. Right? So all these Chidakas, whatever impressions it has, it is carried forward. When you leave the body, the Chetan Tattva goes out. So with that, the Chidakash also goes out. And when it tries to find a womb to get charged, so that can happen only when there is a zygote formed. Complete, because an Akash is required for that procedure also. That Akash is provided first in zygote, then in fallopian tubes, then in the uterus. And a whole process goes on in that Akash. Remember, the Chidakash does not require this physical kind of Akash, but you can now imagine what I mean. That's how this law of cause and effect does not leave you even after you die and go for rebirth. We believe in rebirth, you know that. Indian wisdom believes in rebirth because the energy can neither be destroyed nor be created. So modern science. Are you getting it?
Yes,
So
sir.
now this is different for different persons. And plus the Chidakash of the parents also. And all the lineage which you are carrying as memory. Memory means impressions in Chidakash. It's a huge library. Huge impressions. So according to the whatever the parents you have selected and the womb that you select, accordingly some of it effect of the causative factor which is lodged in Chidakash is passed on, and this is known as prarabdha. This is Indian wisdom. From this lens, let us try to understand constitution. So far, so good. Dr. Anu,
Yes, sir.
energy
Very,
can
very interesting, sir.
energy can neither be created nor be
Destroyed.
destroyed. And without Akash, nothing can happen. Everything happens within Akash. And Akash is even the physical Akash that we see, in which you see clouds, stars, galaxies, even that is pure and unaffected by any kind of, even if you put an atom bomb, you cannot destroy Akash. Can you? You cannot. बादल आते हैं, पानी बरसता है. You cannot destroy. Similarly, the Akash that you have, whatever comes in your mind, emotions, reasons, this, that, beliefs, it cannot destroy the Akash. But then there can be union, there can be intersections. You read higher mathematics? Hello, Vijay, you're a science graduate. Dr. Anu, नहीं?
Sir.
तो क्या करते हैं? Union of sets.
Yes.
Then intersection of sets. Then subsets. Have we not studied all that?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Venn diagrams.
The Venn diagrams, that is also there. Yes. And then the set theory. Universe,
Yes.
right? So there can be something common, something uncommon, all that. So now there are three Akash. Mother, father, and that Chit, that Chetan Tattva, that which is carrying Chidakash with it, has left the previous body and now trying to find out a womb so that it will get enough of life force to really act, to be able to move. So it can find an womb of any animal, anything, it can become plant, anything, any living thing it's trying to find out, because it is the living thing, the prana, when it is excess, then only it can charge itself. It can suck. This suction is because of prana. But for that you require, like for your charging your mobile phone, you require a socket. Similarly, that. So where is the charging point? In the mother's womb. Gets charged. Charged means what? Collecting essence. I don't go by translations.
Sir, I heard it in a different way. Maybe, I mean, it's very close to what you're saying, but you have probably digged in very deeper. So based on the Purva karma or thing, if somebody is gone, the Atma will be rotating here and there, and then it waits, it decides where it needs to be born. And first it goes to the male, and then it goes to the female, and then that's how the generation starts.
But you see, that is not explainable. This is not something, this is belief. What you are talking is kind of belief. What I'm talking is through my logic. I've also heard all this. So I'm going through my logic, because the Akash is there. Where is all karmas, impressions? In the Chidakash. It is a world of duality. और भगवान आत्रेय ने क्या कहा? आयुर्वेद, आप तो आयुर्वेद आचार्य हैं, क्या कहा?
आचार्य नहीं हूं सर।
आत्मा से मन नित्य युक्त है। मन आत्मा से नित्य युक्त है, और बिना मन के इंद्रियां भी काम नहीं करती हैं. So man is connecting you, and man is connected to your body. How? With prana, with energy. Annamaya kosh, pranamaya kosh, and then manomaya kosh.
Manamaya kosh.
Manomaya kosh and annamaya kosh. Who is joining factor? The pranamaya kosh.
Manamaya kosh.
because man also will not be able to move and do anything unless you have prana.
Prana, yeah.
Anyway, let us not get into that deep spirituality, but now you have understood. So every individual is different because of so many factors, but the three factors that appears is very, very important. The mother, the father, and the self. Very important. All the three आकाश. उसका अपना डोमेन है, वो क्या क्या सोच के आया. नहीं, not always the child is like his father or like his mother. No, it's not like that. Had it been only father's contribution, every child would have been a replica of his father only. But that is not so. He is linked with so many ancestors. And not only that, mother's things are also coming into it. And his own impressions, what he has done in the past lives. Then, so the three are, at least the three very important. The others are also there, but they can be very dilute and weak. But three very strong impressions are the impressions with mother, the impressions with father, and the impressions of the self. And therefore, every zygote, the essence that is created, right? Essence that is collected, zygote, that only carries the essence, right? That is because of these three: contribution of mother, father, and the self. And that is unique, isn't it? Your knowledge, your Akash is not the same as my Akash, but something is common. Acupuncture, acupressure, related with the wire, that is common, intersection. But something, it has to be, if you do union, everything will get together. Right? So the three together are making a unique combination. Right? That essence also becomes unique. And then the contribution of mother is of course more, because that is providing the real chi. Real chi कहाँ मिल रहा है उस zygote को? माँ के गर्भ में मिल रहा है. Father has got nothing to do with it. Real chi, you understand, no? True chi. True chi. कहाँ
Chi,
बनता है? Where it is made? In the lungs. Whose lungs? Mother's lung. Pregnant.
Mother's love.
Mother's lung. Once a zygote is formed, that all the nourishment and everything is given by that real chi, all the movement that starts with real chi. Right? और अपने एक्यूपंक्चर में हम लोग क्या पढ़ते हैं? Wherever the chi goes, suppose you transfer chi from lungs to liver, the chi will start behaving like liver chi. Right? Isn't it? So mother is very important. But father is also important because the akash of father is expected to be much larger than the akash of mother. I'm not getting into the detail. The size of akash. Your akash and your wife's akash. Generally, traditionally, we understand that the akash of a lady, a female, is smaller than the akash of. Why? Because they are not exposed. Nowadays, it's not. It's a little different. They are exposed to everything. Everyone is exposed to everything. So no problem. You're same. The potential is also with the mother, potential is also with the father. So all this, so they are making unique. So at the time of birth, what is birth? What is formation of body in the mother's womb? Everything is a process, everything is a chi, and everything is going through cyclical circulation. Right? And also for each phase, right? We say that there are 4 trimesters in pregnancy. राइट तो इन ऑल दैट वो तो मेडिकल साइंस बोल रहा है अपने यहाँ भी है कुछ ऑल फेजेस आर अपीयरिंग तो वी विल से 5 वो 4 बोलते हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे 5 according to Chinese system if we adopt right so this will be unique then what will happen whatever impressions are there and the essence is formed out of that only the chi will be made transformation of essence into moving thing which is known as original chi. So, what kind of essence with the three factors? In fact, there are many factors, but three very important which I have explained in a short way. So unique. So formation will also give. जो ज्यादा होगा वो ज्यादा नहीं उत्कर्षेण संज्ञेयम. That's the Sanskrit word. Utkarshena Sangyam means that which is more. नहीं? If you mix 2-3 things, so see wheat है, rice है, then नचनी है, I mean जो भी 3-4 चीजों को मिला, जो सबसे ज्यादा होगा वो दिखेगा, जो थोड़ा कम होगा वो कम दिखेगा, जो ज्यादा है वो ज्यादा दिखेगा, isn't it? So depending on all so many factors, every individual is a unique individual. And everything is process. So the process is also going like that only. Somewhere it is fast, somewhere it is directions will be different, things will be different. And it will go. One thing common what we see in every human being is that right from birth till death, how the process goes on, that is common. That is common in every Akash. That is the common factor. छोटा सा बच्चा पैदा हुआ, बड़ा हो गया. नहीं, उसमें बचपन आया, उसमें किशोरावस्था आई, उसमें प्रौढ़ावस्था आई, उसमें वृद्धावस्था आई, death हुआ. This we are saying common. So what we are trying to study is the commonality. But we should not forget that differentiation is also there. This differentiation has to be identified when we go for treatment. That is known as constitution. But the very common thing is right from birth, from no movement to no movement. That is our life cycle. No movement, come to the movement portion, and then no movement back again. ये common है कि नहीं? Shabnur, now you are in.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Are you able to follow?
Now I understand. Yes, sir.
If you don't follow, you can ask me always. I can speak in Hindi also, no problem.
नहीं समझ में आ गया, sir. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir.
So it's not only belief, it's logic also. But there are many things which are beyond logic. I'm not going to talk about it. But zygote and the essence is unique. And out of that, so many things are different in every individual. Traits are different. नहीं, कोई पढ़ने में विश्वास रखता है, कोई फुटबॉलर बन जाता है, कोई एस्ट्रोनॉट बन जाता है, कोई साइंटिस्ट बन जाता है, कोई एस्ट्रोलॉजर बन जाता है, कोई म्यूजिशियन बन जाता है. नहीं, there are some inborn capabilities also, as well as things that you cultivate, that also comes in. So there are external factors, internal factors. Now internal factors dominate for the generation, for the creation of the child's body and mind in the beginning. And then there is impact from outside also. But one thing common what we see is right from small child coming of, say, 1.5 kg to 2.5 kgs to growing an adult and then having gray hair and growing old and dying. That is pakka in everyone. Am I right, Shalija? That is common
Yes,
to
sir.
everyone. पैदा होता पड़ता है.
विविधता में एकता ढूंढनी.
सो ये तो एकता है ना, सब लोग पैदा होते हैं वैसे ही और मरते, लेकिन उनका फंक्शनैलिटी यूनिक रहता है, थिंकिंग यूनिक रहती, बिकॉज ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशंस. बट दोज डिफरेंशिएशंस आर लिमिटेड टू सर्टेन प्रोसेसेस. फर्स्ट फेज ऑफ लाइफ में क्या हुआ, सेकेंड फेज ऑफ लाइफ में, थर्ड फेज, एवरी फेज ऑफ लाइफ विल डिफर फ्रॉम एवरी इंडिविजुअल टू इंडिविजुअल. But one thing is common, the common attributes of the wood phase, the common attributes of the fire phase, the common attributes of the earth phase, the common attributes of the metal phase, and the common attributes of the water phase has to be same. Hello. That debunks the definition that Shabanur gave. So we are not bothered about the constitution by birth. We cannot, in fact, we cannot do it. It is infinite number of combinations are there. How will you do that? It is very difficult to identify and treat accordingly. No, it's not possible. ये जो भी पढ़ाया जाता है क्लासेस में और जो बुक्स में है, I was confused for a huge long time. क्या है constitution? क्या है? How to do that? How to utilize it? Very difficult. अरे बाबा, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन लाइफ का देखना चाहिए, बर्थ का, या जो डिजीज आ गया उससे क्या हुआ, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डिजीज का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन निकाल रहे हैं हम, या बाय बर्थ जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, किडनी वैरायटी ऑफ पर्सन, लिवर वैरायटी ऑफ पर्सन, स्प्लीन वैरायटी ऑफ पर्सन, है ना? टीसीएम में ये सब है, डिस्कस्ड है। क्या प्रोमिनेंट होगा बाय बर्थ, तो वो थोड़ा डिफरेंस आएगा, दैट डिफरेंस विल बी देयर इन स्ट्रक्चर एंड इन फंक्शन बोथ, but it is difficult to identify and treat only because of that. No, what we have to treat? We have to treat the functionality, because the health is function. Health is measured in terms of function and the efficiency of function. Shiva Jnanam. Shiva,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
health is
Function.
ability to function. Health is not your pathological lab report. Smiley is worried. क्या बोल रहे सर, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
I understood, sir.
जमाना बदल गया है, मेरे बच्चे बोलते, मेरे को बोलते, जमाना बदल गया है डैडी, यू आर जस्ट फिनिश्ड, यू आर आउट ऑफ डेट, यू आर आउटडेटेड, छोड़ो अभी, डोंट। क्या बदल गया है? पहले
Sir,
पहले चार
yes,
हाथ
sir.
होते थे क्या लोगों के? मिलियंस ऑफ इयर्स जब शुरू हुआ ह्यूमन बीइंग बनना, वो टाइम में दो हाथ होते थे कि चार हाथ होते थे, या कि अब एक हाथ हो गया?
Exactly, sir. Exactly, sir.
Has it
Sir,
changed? The female
sir,
body and the male body, has it changed? तो
sir,
हमको क्या पकड़ना है? The common factor. Yes, Shabanu, you just raise your hand and I shall come back to you. Because when you
okay,
speak
sir.
in
Okay, sir.
between,
Sorry, sir.
the
Okay,
train
sir.
of thoughts that
Sorry,
is
sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Please, sir. Sorry. Continue, sir. Sorry.
नहीं, नॉट कंटिन्यू, ऐसा कहने से थोड़ा होगा कंटिन्यू। टेप रिकॉर्डर नहीं है, स्विच ऑफ स्विच ऑन।
Very sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Please continue.
नहीं, now you go ahead and tell me now that I have stopped. What do you want?
No, sir. Please continue, sir. Please continue, sir. Sorry,
So,
sir. Please
so
continue.
that common factor, पैदा हुए, बचपन हुआ, बचपन पूरा हो गया, उसके बाद किशोरावस्था आई, वो पूरा हो गया। नहीं, किशोरावस्था मीन्स एडोलेसेंस, and then maturity, and then प्रौढ़ावस्था, right? Making your own principles, this is right, all the belief systems is best, more strongest in the middle phase, right? But if it is limited within your akash, it is good. But if it gets in quarrel, you are bound to fight. Why Russia and Ukraine are fighting? It's only because of that. मैं ठीक हूँ, what I do is correct, right? Their akash doesn't have commonality. Here, what we have to do is, everyone is breathing, everyone is, body and mind is functioning, and the development of ability or the efficiency and the variety of functions that this body and mind takes shape, there is some common factors. So we have to take common factors. The intrinsic, the unique streaks, that of course, if it is identified, we can try to treat it. Putting it again in some phase, wood, fire, earth, metal, water, there only, and then we can treat. So what I will do is, in order to share my thoughts and skills with you, that look at the common thing of the process, right from birth to death. What is common? Kal is common. Space is common. Right? Desh or Kal. So Desh can be different. Someone may be from USA, someone can be from America, someone can be from Bharat, someone can be from anywhere, any other part. Right? But Kal is all right, more or less. Kal is all right. Kal means aging. Kal doesn't mean your sunset and sunrise. Kal means aging. Aging means the travel of the units of your body and mind. That is units of chi, the pockets of chi. How old is the pocket of chi? Do you understand it? Shiva Jnanam.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
aging of those pockets of chi, because chi is available in small lots, isn't it? So, how much it has aged? Now, if aging can be stopped, then the process also will be stopped. Process means aging. Aging means process. Process means aging. And process is chi. So what we will do is that we will divide the life into 5 phases. Wood, fire, earth, metal, water. It's a great wisdom of Chinese. इतना बताने की जरूरत नहीं, उसने जितना बता दिया बुक में उतना ही जान लेंगे. अभी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जब बताया जाता ना, हम लोग के क्लास में बताया जाता है, बुक्स में पढ़ते हैं, then it all this confusion comes in. So therefore I have tried to clarify. So we will go to see what is the age and what is the expectancy, how much approximately we anticipate he will live for 80 or 90 years at the moment. If he's going to live for 80 years, what do we expect from a person of age 30? What do we expect? What kind of functions of mind and body we expect for a person aged 50? That is the age. So in age, we will try to bifurcate and find out. Instead of going by the structure of the body, kidney variety, liver variety, spleen variety. That's not very useful, but it can be useful at times. At times, it can be very predominant, and if you can identify, then you can immediately go to treat it. How? Because that particular thing will be most embarrassed. That uniqueness will be embarrassed. Embarrassed means it will be broken. It will be under pressure because of the most under heavy pressure because of the outer conditions. Because the outer conditions are not so much differentiated. Aging is more or less same for everyone. The process of aging, right? Like you might have heard a process known as proliferation. Where is Dr. Anu? Are you there? Ah, yes. Are you there, Dr. Anu? No. She is not there. Forget it. Yes. What is proliferation? Can you explain a little bit for all of you? Proliferation.
Proliferation is division and then growth through division. Proliferate means multiplication, basically, and grow in number.
Every cell has the capacity to produce 2 daughter cells. Why do they call daughter cells? I was wondering, Dr. Anu. They always call daughter cells. Every cell can produce 2 daughter cells. Why do they call daughter cells? In all the books.
Because they're coming from the original cell.
I
The
don't know.
progeny of the original
This is
cell.
what I found in all medical books. 2, 3 books I have read. Standard books. Ross and Wilson is one of them, which is still supposed to be one of the best. in medical line. Now it is coming in two volumes. Earlier it used to be in only one volume. Russell Wilson, you might have seen, I think, that book. It's
No,
very
sir, I've not
famous.
heard of it. We
Very
don't.
famous. Very famous. Anyway, whatever. So what we will do, we will look at the age of the patient. And we will talk about his lifestyle, his residence, his profession, and looking at least in these three things: his family, his conditions of living, his place of living, his profession, and his age. Then we will decide that where this man should be theoretically, and where this man, which phase this man is at the moment when he has come for treatment. Then we can correct. थोड़ा फायर फेज में होना चाहिए, वुड में है तो थोड़ा सा वी विल टोनिफाई, bring everything for the fire phase. And if he is on the in the metal phase and he is still behaving like fire or earth phase, then we will try to take the chi, whatever he has, to metal phase. Do you understand it? Are you getting it? समझ में आ रही शैलजा जी?
हाँ जी।
So, तब हम लोग कर सकें, कुछ काम कर सकेंगे, है ना? अरे इसको तो अभी जवान है, ही शुड बी एबल टू लिफ्ट 40 kgs, नहीं कर रहा है, दैट इज इलनेस, दैट वी विल सी ये कैसे होगा। इसको करने के लिए देयर इज अ सिंपल प्रोसेस. वी हैव मेरिडियंस एंड वी हैव सोर्स पॉइंट्स on the yin meridian. On the yin meridian, the source points are giving an estimate of the total chi produced by that particular organ. ट्रिपल वार्मर मैकेनिज्म में कितने ऑर्गन्स हैं? 10 ऑर्गन हैं. एंड प्लस पूल है एक जिसमें यिन और यांग है, पेरिकार्डियम एंड ट्रिपल वार्मर, वो भी है. So then we can shift some chi from one phase to other phase, with this side, that side, and try to see that whatever is expected of him, that which we will call the health. Healthy person means he is expected to function up to a certain level of efficiency. वो हो जाए, कैसे हो जाए? Isn't it? Am I clear? Am
Yeah.
I making my point?
Yes, sir.
शीतल Phage, are you there? Can you put on your
Yes, sir.
camera? No, it's difficult.
No, sir.
Please put on your camera once, at least. आपको कुछ हम इतना बोल रहे हैं, सब कुछ समझ में आ रहा है या
Yes,
कुछ?
sir, मैं सुन रही हूँ. Very interesting.
अच्छा, स्टोरी, भागवत कथा.
नहीं नहीं.
रामायण की कथा भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगती है. उस समझ में नहीं आता, सुनते हैं अच्छा लगता है. आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक इट इंटरेस्टिंग because and also simultaneously a bit logical. There are many things which we have are logical, because in our Indian wisdom you will find more or less many things can be explained if you know the laws of nature. Laws of nature. Everywhere you will see duality. नहीं? तो खाली शंकराचार्य को फॉलो करके काम नहीं चलने वाला है. अद्वैत अद्वैत को काम करके कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला. इस संसार में कुछ भी नहीं होगा. सो वी हैव टू रियली. तो अभी आप समझ गए कौन कौन सा फैक्टर, क्या क्या नोट करना होगा. एक, उसकी जो लाइफ स्टाइल है, मतलब हिज प्रोफेशन, हिज एटमॉस्फेयर ऑफ लिविंग, दैट इज फैमिली, and if he has any events of his life, and the aging. Out of these three, aging is most important according to me. I mean, I don't know. It is at times it can be more important about his lifestyle, right? A, a person working in the field, a person who is a non-vegetarian, and a person who is a vegetarian, his aging also can differ. So a lot depends on what you eat, where you live, what kind of atmosphere you are living in. So profession is very important, which will tell you a lot about his lifestyle, family, and events of his life. डायबिटीज हो गया, कब हुआ, उस टाइम क्या हुआ था, your business, how was your business, how was your family, were you married, do you have any problem, mental, physical, etc. That will help you to understand what should be now expected out of this person. Right? Many people, they get to the middle phase at the age of 50, 60, and many get to the middle age after 75. So you have to. So you have to see physical as well as mental. Hmm? Right? And then you have to, once you have assessed that he should be in this phase, at least ask the patient what you want to do. You can ask the patient, what exactly is your problem and what do you want to do and what you are not able to do. What all functions, what kind of pains you have, what kind of physiological or anatomical problems you have. नहीं? अगर किसी को डायबिटीज है, कितना है डायबिटीज, फास्टिंग कितना, सब 180 है मेरा फास्टिंग, अच्छा, और पोस्टप्रेडिल पीपी कितना, 220 है. अदर पर्सन, दिस इज माय फास्टिंग इज 73, पोस्टप्रेडिल कितना, 120. Not necessary that he is suffering from diabetes, who has higher values, no? Maybe he requires that much of blood always in the sugar, in the blood level. ये जो बना दिया मॉडर्न साइंस ने, this is not Oriental wisdom. Am I making my point clear? Blood pressure नहीं, 80/120 क्यों? किसी को आप देखिए 60/100 आराम से लेडी रहती है, एवरीथिंग इज ओके, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है भाई. Why treat her? What we look at, the efficacy of function. काम सब कर रहे कि नहीं, वो देखने का. Am I making my point clear, Shailja?
Yes, sir.
So this is how. So once we know, now what I said, that these are 5 things: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. So we can draw inference. How to draw inference? In order to draw inference, you must know what? The location of source points of all the 5 meridians. I am leaving the pericardium meridian because that is part and parcel of pooled energy. So we will not do it. Instead, we will take 2 other points. Now, all this you will not get in the book. So better you make your notes and try to listen to this video time and again. Can you tell me, Shivagyanam, you have come as a senior most person in this now or nahi? You आपसे भी senior शायद Varshne came later. Yes, Shivagyanam. What are those 5 plus 2 more points? 5 points are 5 source points on the yin meridian.
Yes,
Those
sir.
points, that is liver 3, H7, then sp3, then Lu9, and then K3. Right? Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But there are other 2 points. Have I ever discussed in your classes earlier? No.
Yes, sir. Liver 13,
Liver 13 and
CV
CV.
12.
These are the 5 plus 2 points where you should find the inference. Have you been told about it, Shabanur?
No, sir.
Drawing inference, do you know?
Not really, sir. No.
Not really. Okay, no problem. So
Thank you.
I will explain it, and this time
Thank you, sir.
you should
Thank you, sir.
learn it properly and then apply.
Yes, sir. What really has been told is depending on what kind of ailment they had from childhood, that would be, I mean, but nothing like this, not proper
I don't
explanation.
know. Whatever he said or whosoever taught you.
I mean, as per the book, the textbook.
If that gives you the result, the things are all right. But what I find it logical and what I get the result, if I had a clinic, I would have done that. And even when I go to examine a patient, I do like this only.
Yeah.
I
And
go,
as per character also, I mean, a person who gets very angry based on the mind. I mean, if he's an angry person,
everything,
that
all
type of
five-element
liver,
chart.
that
What
will,
they used to do, what they are teaching is a 5-element chart. That's a good way. 5-element chart is a diagnostic tool.
hmm.
आवाज कैसे सुनते हो, प्यास की
Yes.
कितनी लगती है, सोते
जी
कितने
सर.
हो.
जी सर.
So that will depend how much aging has been done. What is your, अब कोई आदमी है मेडिटेशन करता है साहब दिन में 4 घंटे, he will sleep for 2 hours. You will say ये तो बेचारा बीमार है, 2 ही घंटा सो पाता है. No, no, no. उसकी लाइफ स्टाइल ऐसी है. He doesn't need more than 2 hours sleep in a day or 4 hours sleep in a day.
That's a
Some
good
people
point, sir.
need sleep for 12 hours. And
That's a good point.
some people may need, and that is healthy for them, for their
Yes, sir.
kind of lifestyle and their kind of living and their kind of profession. It is all right. Unnecessary complicate मत करो. ट्रीटमेंट करने जाओ तो और गड़बड़ हो जाएगा.
Yes, sir. आप सही बोल रहे हैं सर.
उसको पूछो
वो
तकलीफ क्या है. What he wants. No sir, मैं देर से उठता हूं, मैं चाहता हूं सुबह उठ जाऊं. Then you should treat. सुबह उठने के लिए. If he is happy with whenever he wakes up, why touch him?
Yes, sir. So something similar to even
All that you want, that you should be pleased with your body and mind. You should be able to see that your body can work as you want. Your mind should work as you want. That is health. And with the same standard, you can't go for everyone. But we have to take the common.
correct, sir. That is absolutely correct,
I
sir.
have taken pains to really share whatever I understand. And I
Yes,
hope
sir.
you will get the results. I
Inshallah, sir.
expect you to get the results. And
Similar to sorry. No, sorry, sir. Please continue, sir. No, I was just saying similar to drinking the advice on drinking water. You have to drink 2 liters or 3 liters, but it can vary
it
from
can
person
vary
to
a little bit.
person.
But
Yes, sir.
the common thing is that you have to drink water.
Yes, of course, sir. But
And
setting
whatever is the output,
yes, sir.
input,
Yes, sir. Similar to that idea. Yes, sir.
should be accordingly, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's different. Yes, sir.
So that will depend whether you are working in the fields or you are working like a pilot or you are, say, out of 24 hours, you are 20 hours, you are within AC, or you are 20 hours, you are in the fields.
Exactly, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot will depend. So what do you expect and what you are unable to do and what you want to really achieve?
Yes, sir.
These 3 things, only the patients can tell you.
Correct, sir. Yes, sir.
And then the common factor is time, aging. That's one of the best things, aging.
Okay, sir. Thank
Not
you, sir.
engaging even the community. African community, you have to treat them different. Asian community, you have to treat them differently. Americans, you have to treat differently. नहीं, चिदाकाश अलग अलग है, मैंने बोला पर्सनल है, मेंटल है, देन कम्युनिटी का है, सोशल है. तो अभी हमको क्या करना चाहिए? सोर्स पॉइंट्स ऑफ ऑल द 5 yin meridians plus liver 13 and CV12. Why do I say liver 13 and CV12 is also a part and parcel to find out what exactly is the triple warmer mechanism's status as a whole. Because it is the triple warmer mechanism which is solely responsible for the two things: generation of every variety of chi, of desired, required quality and in desired quantity. So these 2 points will give you about understanding about the mechanism, isn't it? Why? Because liver 13 is generating cycle and CV12 is the control cycle. Am I right, Vijay? ये 2 बात समझ में आती, ये 2 पॉइंट्स.
Yes, sir.
आप आज बहुत लेट आए ऑफिस से. कॉल
Yes, sir. Call
वर्किंग,
extend
वर्क फ्रॉम
extend.
होम.
No, sir, actually, I traveled from office and then took the call.
अच्छा अच्छा, ऐसा. ठीक है, इट्स ओके. So I think I have given extra time to Indian wisdom explanation. हाँ, तो आज का टाइम उसी में चला गया. तो अभी इन्फरेंस ड्रॉ करना किसको किसको आता है? यू टेल मी सो दैट आई शैल टेक हेल्प ऑफ ऑल दोस पीपल एंड आई शैल कीप मम एंड probably lot of my effort can be saved. Inference draw करना शिव ज्ञानम, you know it. Did I tell you the other classes, older classes?
Yes, sir.
डॉक्टर वार्ष्णेय आपको भी आता होगा. यू मस्ट बी नोइंग द ड्राइंग इन्फरेंस एट ए पॉइंट.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ऑफ कोर्स शैलजा जी मस्ट बी नोइंग.
नहीं सर,
स्माइली मस्ट बी नोइंग.
नहीं, हम लोगों को नहीं सिखाया था.
अच्छा, इन्फरेंस ड्रॉ करना नहीं सिखाया, उतना इतना
नहीं.
डिटेल में नहीं गए आप लोग, जल्दी जल्दी करके आ गए. क्योंकि सुजोक में भी इन्फरेंस निकालना पड़ता है बिफोर यू गो टू ट्रीट. इफ यू कैन फाइंड इन्फरेंस.
तो शायद लेवल 3 थर्ड लेवल में सिखाते होंगे, 1 और 2 में नहीं.
कोई बात नहीं, यू विल लर्न इट इधर. तो हम लोगों के पास स्माइली, यू नो इट हाउ टू फाइंड इन्फरेंस. Drawing inference, do you know? You have to unmute before you speak.
I learned it from one of your videos, sir.
Okay, that's good, wonderful. वो वीडियो शेयर कर दो भाई सबको, ग्रुप में डाल दो. कौन सा वीडियो है, याद है? डाल दो ग्रुप में. Will you? Who knows that particular video? I also didn't know. I was not aware of which video. But if you have some remembrance of which video it was, there were 105 or 106 videos now. So it may be difficult to find out. But anyway, if you can find out that video, share it. I shall also try tomorrow so that people will come prepared. And then we don't have to spend a lot of time because it is a simple thing with the help of magnets, with the help of we used to have magnetic probes also for Sujok. Magnetic probes are available in the market. One end is north, the other end is south. They have inside their magnets. So with the help of magnets, you can draw inferences at any point. Your fingertips can also be used for drawing inference. Well, that is a little not very much recommended, because then there is an interaction of the chi between you and the patient. If the patient has toxic chi, contaminated chi, that can enter your body. So you may have problems. So we don't generally recommend to use fingertips to draw inferences. And not everyone is as sensitive to be able to tell you exactly. So there also you can get a blockage. Then you have to use different things. And different things, I shall give you an example for Shivagyanam and Varshane, who knows about it. जब नहीं बता पा रहा ना, पेशेंट इज नॉट टेलिंग यू वेदर ही लाइक्स इट और डिसलाइक्स इट, तो उसको जो प्रॉब्लम है वो कम हो रहा कि ज्यादा हो रहा ये भी नहीं बता रहा। अब क्या करें? अब क्या करें? तो आपको देखना चाहिए कि कौन सी ज्ञानेंद्रिय उसकी कितनी सेंसिटिव है, सेंसिटिविटी। तो सेंसिटिविटी में 5 ज्ञानेंद्रियां हैं। सो यू शुड कंसंट्रेट on these 5 things: sound, sight, touch, smell, and taste. How can you do that? In the clinic, how will you do that? In the clinic, how can you do that? In the clinic, you can do with some kind of fragrance, the best. आपको पता है, नहीं, रोज इज अ फ्लावर फॉर एग्जाम्पल, और लिली, उसको कैसा लग रहा है, स्मेल आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा? Then you can also test with the strength of the muscle. You have seen the age group कौन सा है आदमी का, and you know that how much he can lift. Accordingly, you can have 2 or 3 weights, maybe half a kg, 1 kg. 2 weights you can have in your clinic. And accordingly, you can ask him to lift, or maybe you have 200 grams weight also. So you can ask the patient to 200 grams or 100 grams if he is small, very weak, right? And taking an inference, and he's not able to tell you whatever is good in that, he will feel easy to lift that. Am I making my point clear?
Yes, sir. Get it.
समझ में आ रही? क्या समझ में आया
Yes, sir.
मुझे? You tell me. So that
नहीं
everyone
सर,
listen to him. हाँ,
in order to know him, like स्मेल आ रहा है या नहीं है, तो उनको खुशबू
पूछना
पसंद
पड़ेगा,
आ रहा,
पूछना पड़ेगा।
हाँ, पूछना पड़ेगा स्मेल आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है, या वो पसंद आ
ज्यादा,
रहा है या
हाँ, अभी ये हमने पॉइंट ऐसा लगाया, इसमें नॉर्थ पोल लगाया, अभी स्मेल आ रहा है, ज्यादा आ रहा है, कम आ रहा है। नॉर्थ पोल लगाया, ज्यादा आ रहा है, कम आ रहा है। सो यू कैन डू दैट। अभी साउंड सुनाई दे रहा है कि नहीं, सम म्यूजिक, यू स्लाइटली गो ऑन रिड्यूसिंग द वॉल्यूम। अभी नहीं सुनाई दे रहा, यू पुट द मैग्नेट। अभी सुनाई दे रहा है कि नहीं दे रहा है? बोला हाँ
राइट
then you know that this is one good one, this is what I should treat. But then there is a muscle strength of muscle which you can utilize.
डिफरेंट डिफरेंट वेट्स उनको देख के टेस्ट कर सकते हैं कि कौन सा आसानी से उठा सक
हाँ,
रहा है
पहले
या
दिक्कत था, अभी कितना लग रहा है वेट, अभी जब हमने डाल दिया तो अभी वो कैसा, अभी उठाने में ज्यादा अच्छा है या कि पहले अच्छा था?
या
It will be more clear when I tomorrow when I explain how to draw inferences. It will be more clear, right? This is for Varshne and Shivagyanam. This is a new thing which I am talking about, even for you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
यूजुअली क्वेश्चनर भी पूछ सकते हैं सर, बना सकते हैं ना, वो बंदे को स्वीट पसंद है या खट्टा पसंद है, ऐसा
बनाना
कुछ।
ही चाहिए, बनाना
या
ही चाहिए, नहीं बना सकते नहीं है, बनाना ही चाहिए। कितना प्यास लगता, कितना सोता, how many times he used, ये सब तो करना ही पड़ेगा. लेकिन clinic में immediately finding that whether this point should be tonified or sedated. If you're not able to decide, you can put a magnet on that point. There are two poles to every magnet. There's two sides of a magnet, yellow side, white side, or red or blue, whatever. If you're using foreign magnets, then red and blue. We will talk of the Indian magnets only. So yellow and white. Putting white, he is feeling lighter. He's feeling better smell. His skin is more sensitive. Right? That can be seen. Okay. So I hope I have given you to understand what exactly do we mean when we want to go to find out constitution. How shall we find out? First, we have to judge that what is expected, what the patient expects out of his own body and mind. अपनी कर्मेंद्रियां और ज्ञानेंद्रियों से वो क्या चाहता है, why he is unhappy, why has he come. That is our index of health. Not, okay, the pathological reports will help you to find out. कुछ draw करते हैं वहां से भी. We look at the pathological reports also. But health, we consider the index of health is the efficiency of function. A man or a woman should be able to function as he wants to. If he wants to get up out of the chair, he should be able to get up out of the chair. That is health. And if he is having difficulty and very difficult to get up, he's unhealthy. He should be able to walk for at least, say, 15-20 minutes without any tiredness at particular age. And if he is not able to walk that much, then he needs treatment. But that also will differ from a little child to an old person. How much you can walk, isn't it? So if you have 3-4 weights, depending on the age, you can ask him, take a weight. How heavy you are feeling. Heavier you are feeling and lighter you are feeling, that he should be able to tell you, if nothing else. How much can you walk? How much can you stand? And then mental faculty also. That is emotions and reasons. All that will give you to identify which phase he is expected to be. He is expecting to be in such and such phase, and he is in this phase. ये गलत जो हो जा रहा ना, बुढ़ा बिहेव करने लगता है. In one sphere of his life, he is behaving like a 25-year-old. And another sphere, he is behaving like a 75-year-old. इस आदमी को ट्रीटमेंट की जरूरत है. And there our judgment should work and not the patient's desires. So desire is the main. There we should go for treatment of mind. Physical treatment will not help. Different fields of activities, he is behaving different age group. I hope you understand what I'm saying. नहीं समझ में आ रहा हो तो
आ रहा है सर.
चलो, so shall we close? I hope we have learned something interesting. The classes, I do want to make it interesting, but somehow. Let me know tomorrow what you have understood, what you have not.
Sir, if person is lazy, then?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, sir. When we are talking about his desire.
Lazy means what? Lazy माने deficiency of chi.
No, but
हम लोगों ने डिटेल में किया है इसको
no,
laziness.
no. What I'm telling is, suppose when doctor is treating a patient, if he's lazy, but we think that he's not healthy. That is what I meant. How will we know that?
Deficiency means what?
Chi is less.
How do you know about chi is less? How many units of chi should be and how many units of chi he or she has? How do you know?
No, lazy may be.
Less माने क्या है? What do you mean by less?
He's not doing what he has to do.
That
That
means, yes, you're right. That means is less than what is required. Required word क्यों नहीं बोलती हो?
Okay.
Lazy means he has chi less than what he requires. So generate more chi. Now chi generation is 5 organs. Which organs? The creative cycle has to be tonified. Find out the inference at liver 13. See, by tonification, does he feel better? Laziness is reduced. यही करके भेज दो खाली. Myasthenia gravis. Have you heard the name?
No.
Dr. Anu, you must be knowing.
Yes, sir.
Myasthenia gravis. क्या होता है?
सर न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर एसिटाइलकोलिन का वो रहता है सर, मतलब मसल वीकनेस होती है बेसिकली, जितना काम करेंगे उतनी वीकनेस बढ़ती
Muscle
चली
means
जाती है.
nerves, of course.
हाँ.
Young only.
Yes.
So it is deficiency.
Deficiency of. Yeah.
How will you go about it? What will you do? Who is responsible for it?
Muscles.
Why the muscles are not working? What has gone wrong?
Liver.
We will talk in terms of yang and yin.
Yes.
It is yang which is less.
Yang is deficient. Yes.
Yang family में कौन कौन आता है? Liver, spleen, fire kidney. So draw the inference at these 3 source points. Once you have made out which particular source point is giving you deficiency, then one phase before it, and one phase, well, you find out the inference there. I shall tell you that. So drawing inference, if you know, then a lot can be easily confirmed. Otherwise, it is only guesswork and you can keep on treating. ये ठीक नहीं हुआ तो दूसरा करे, दूसरा नहीं तो तीसरा करे. वो trial and error तो सब में होता है. Every pathy has trial and error. So that is not very unusual. But still, the better it is that if we can ascertain. So look at the constitution and then treat. That is another thing. So tomorrow we are going to learn. Are we sure? So
Yes, sir.
we will have the magnets and tape with us and we will try to learn.
Okay, sir.
Sir, laziness can be a comparative phrase also, because if means if I'm
Compare with him only.
huh,
If he says that I feel a little lazy, if
then only
his family says that he has grown lazy, then
you can say.
उसको कैसा होना चाहिए? अभी he is only 15 years boy.
बैठे रहता है.
नहीं नहीं, एक गिलास पानी हमको ले आके देना. ओ मेरा पेन उधर गिर गया, जरा उठा के देना. Then he is lazy. But if I tell you at 76, 77, जरा बुक उठा के देना. It's not being lazy, it's real deficiency because I am aging हो गया. Now movement is less in metal and water phase. I am nearly more water phase. So in water phase the movement is less because water is in. So it is expected that movement will be less. Shailja, you have to have common sense because
That's what.
there is no thermometer कि लगा दिया and like Smiley says that 20 units of chi है कि नहीं, 25 units है कि नहीं. We don't have. We don't have those instruments. Yes, digitalization हो रहा है. AI is coming up. Let us hope.
So
So
there
here
are
our
instruments, sir.
constitution come.
Eh?
Here our constitution will come. Whether that laziness is an ailment or it is his basic trait.
That is why the constitution has to be seen. नहीं तो आप कुछ गलत कर जाओगे. ठीक है? Okay. Drawing inference can be a very good help. So I think you should all learn. Chalo. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Good night.